Okay. My name is Penny Thorpe, and I've been teaching yoga for 17 years, and I've been teaching prenatal yoga for 12 years. I want to make sure that everyone who I have the capacity to tell knows how to use a ball in the middle of labor.
But you want, ideally, the height of your hip and your knee to be about the same. So even for me, and I'm short, this is a little low. Yeah, it on the ball. It's really important that your feet are wide and you're making a circle like this. Okay? Hip circles. Okay? So make circles around and feel what it feels like and go the other direction with the circle. In this position, whatever you're doing, I want you to pelvic tilt and release. So tuck your tail under, push your tail back, tuck your tail under, push your tail back. And now go sit bone to sit bone. So you're going, I can't model and be doing this too. So see like what they're doing. And then you back up so that your sacrum is on the ball. You do not want to, it's not leaning back like this, yeah? You're trying to be straight up and down. I want you to put one hand on the ball or the wall. You're going to push up and catch yourself with the other hand and come down. So a wall often supports you, but the ball, what's nice about it, it gets you to be straighter up, but it doesn't make you feel like you're shoved on something. You guys who are on the wall, can you feel, you sort of feel like a bug on a windshield? Yeah? Okay, do a couple of Kegels. Is lean over to one hip and pull the other sit bone out from underneath and sit on it.
On the same side?
So you're leaning on one side, the other side you're lifting and pulling out and sitting down. Pull out to the hip and sit immediately down. And then lean to the other side, pull that one out, and sit down. Okay, can you feel how that makes you wider? Okay, so when they're telling you, it's weird, right? They're telling you there's not enough space for the baby's head. One of the ways you can make more space is actually sit backwards in the chair, backwards on the toilet. You can sit, if you can figure out how to sit wide on a sofa or a bed or something, but you have to have your knees really wide. This makes your pelvis wider, helps the baby to drop. Everybody is going to take your tail side to side. Okay? So this, a lot of people have told me they've used in labor. It sort of like helps the kid to go down. Yeah, it's sort of like you're squeezing them from side to side to go down. Okay, now go with your knees really close together and take your tail side to side. And feel how what's going on in the birth canal. Well, not a lot of space. You guys who are 39 weeks are feeling crunched, right? Okay. Now go a little bit wider with your knees and still go side to side. And feel the difference in your pelvis. Yes? Okay, now go just a tad wider. There is a place where you go too far with your knees, okay? And go side to side. Can you feel that, Laura? There's more space, right? Yeah. Okay, so when you're in labor doing this, you always want to make space for the kid. So you're going side to side with your knees as wide as you can go. Now go just a little bit wider, and there is a point at which it feels like you're not having the support that you need. Yes? Yes. Yeah. So then you go back to where it feels like your back is really happy, but your pelvis is wide. Okay? So this is going to take kids sit bone to sit bone. So those of you who know your smaller sit bone to sit bone, yeah? Okay, now go tail down and tail up. And tail down and tail up. So this is going to take kid pubic bone to tailbone. Yeah? Okay, now you're going to do crayon on the tailbone, which is take the tail in a circle around. Okay, so this position for all of us is a gravity neutral for the baby, meaning it's not taking the kid down towards out. It's not taking the kid up to your lungs. Now go the other direction with a circle. So if you're wanting to spin them, pivot them, you don't like where their head is, you can do it this, mess around, you know, with whatever feels good. Okay, those without the ball or the chair, your knees are going to be wide and you're going to push back the pose of a child. Those of you with the ball are going to take the ball back like Katya has here. Okay? So your knees are wide, really wide. Your big toes are together. Big toes together. Yeah? Closer. Even closer. Meaning just drag the ball to you. Yeah? okay? And you're gonna rock side to side. You guys who are in pose of a child, you could rock yourself slightly side to side. It's not nearly as good as being on a ball. Feel if you're in traditional pose of a child, this is a gravity neutral. Okay, but some people choose to push the baby out in this position, and some providers will let you do this. If you are on a ball, it's gravity plus, right? You feel it takes the kid down. Can you feel more pressure? Laura, take the ball closer to you. Really close. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yes. That's more comfortable than the wall. Yes? Okay. One of the ways to use this is to put the ball on the bed. Okay, so there's the hospital bed like so. And you can make it sit up straight up. So you can put the ball on the bed